Okay, so today we are gonna make I don't know why I hit that snare, but today we're gonna make a dark trap beat. Actually, we're gonna make a beat for likes of Lil Durk, Future, Lil Baby maybe, and people like that. So I've created this sample, this loop earlier. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna play. Yeah, it's like classic dark melody for I'd say Durk, maybe Lil Baby though, and maybe Future. So anyways, that's my loop, and we're gonna start doing the drums now. Okay, so when I export my loop, I have the track outs here for every single sound, just in case I send out, so it's easier to arrange how people want to. Although every time I export a loop, my first 5 bars are like arranged how I usually want them to be, so I think this should be pretty fine. We are in D sharp minor, so I always start by first I put melody in the mixer just so I can run it through this EQ that I always have for the melody, just to cut out lows and a bit of mids and highs, usually mids, because this is where it gets messy. So like this. And I just lower it a bit because it's pretty loud. Okay, so yeah, let's start making a beat. Okay. We're gonna use this hi-hat, although it's named Flint. I don't know why this is named Flint. Flint beats like... This doesn't sound like hi-hats for Flint. Like this is literally how Flint beats hi-hat sound. So I know. Anyways, it's cool, but you have to shorten it a bit because it's like, you see, it's like, it's kind of fat. I don't know how to say, but yeah, it's kind of fat. So we need to. So this should be fine. So I will start with hi-hat. And then let's just get the bounce. Let's get the... Oh, I know. Let's layer this. Okay, that's hitting, and like it sounds really good together actually. Okay, but not with this one. Okay, so I just added a bit like the counter snare here and here. This roll just for the end, just so like you're expecting it to end at the end of the 4 bar. So, I mean, it sounds fine. And this lower note, just like as a real ending for the snare. Okay, that's how I usually start them. Okay, so next thing, 808 of course. We can use this one. I like to boost it to just a bit, like 2%. Yeah, we'll start with this one, and we might change to like just a regular spits, but this is kind of the same thing, so So we're in D sharp, right? Yes. Okay, let's see. Let's check the bounce without the melody. Yeah, so actually the snare rolls here, like, we don't need them. It sounds fine with just this. Maybe even like, let's see. Okay. That sounds better. Wait, let me just try this. Oh yeah. Okay. That's hard. Okay, now I like to play around with hi-hats a bit. So we usually, like, we have the main bounce, honestly, like, that's all fine. We need some perks though, definitely. And yeah, let's play a bit with hi-hats now. Oh my god. Okay, but a quick tip, like when you're doing rolls on pretty much anything, like you only need to make sure your rolls are good only on hi-hats or 808s or snares. And then you can actually combine them. Like just use the same roll that I've used on 808s here on the end of the hi-hats. Yeah, and it sounds really dope. But we can actually make this even sound better. Wait. Yeah. Okay, next thing. I always like when I produce, I usually always do like this, like I just get like bass patterns for pretty much all my bass sounds, and then I go back to them to like fix them up or like put some ear candy, you know, and stuff like that. So now we're gonna go back to 808 and actually like fix it a bit. We need to like the leaking 808s, like this doesn't need to be this long. This actually needs to be like this probably. And the way I do that, you just take another note, like your 808 has to be cut. Then you take this and lower it. And then it will stop playing. Actually. That should be fine. That even sounds actually better with the high notes. See, here I made a mistake and this one leaked. And that's why you always keep this at 1/3 step. Because he doesn't let you make the same mistake. Anyways. Yeah, it sounds so much better now. Okay, now I copy this, and yeah, everything should be fine. Okay, so I love to use triangles. I pretty much always use them, so we're gonna use them again. Okay, so. It used to be way shorter. Okay, so what we did is like we layered triangles with the rolls with the 808s and hi-hat, I guess. But yeah, it sounds really dope like that. I love to do that. I always, like, a lot of times I do that. So okay, we could use a kick. Why not? It's not mandatory for this, but it will kick. Oh yeah, this is smacking. Oh my god. Yeah, this is smacking. It's great. Also, sometimes, like, it depends where my 808 is, but when it's like a D sharp or like B or A sharp, like around that range, like I will tune my kick to an actual 808 and like it sounds really dope. I also just shorten it always. Like it depends on the sample. Like it's really weird with the drum kits these days because like sometimes you like shorten the note and like it doesn't do anything. Like it's the same as this. But sometimes, you know, that's not the case, which should be like shortening the note should always actually shorten it, but like sometimes it does nothing, but like you still like want your kick to be short. Usually. In this case, yes. Anyways. Okay, one last thing I'm gonna add is an open hat. For like a second part of the hook where it gets like, you know, well, like second part of the verse or something. We need a bit more energy. I guess we can use this one. Let's just see. Okay. This sounds really good. This one, I'm not too sure yet, but this one can work, maybe. Let me see. Actually make this cut itself, and we're gonna do the classic envelope thing so it doesn't leak. And now you're gonna position this around here, I think. Let me see. Oh yeah, this one too, like this, I guess. Let's hear. Oh, this needs to be longer, like this. Yeah, this needs to be longer as well. Perfect. We could add maybe a snare roll again at the end, but like I don't think it's needed. Like let's keep it simple and bouncy, like just like it is. Okay, so now you're gonna split the pattern, add the drums in. Now, while this is all selected, actually here, you're gonna route all of this to a mixer track. Now we're gonna listen to this and give it to us and like level it a bit and maybe mix it a bit. So yeah, let's start with the melody. What I'm actually gonna do is like sometimes with 808s, the higher notes, it's better to like slightly reduce their volume, because like you saw how it's peaking, like wait, it's wait. Yeah, they're like 2 or 3 decibels above the regular notes, so we're just gonna like slightly. Yeah, see, now it stays. It sounds much tamer and like nicer. Okay. Hi-hats. That's fine for the claps. I usually always put them in mono, depending on the sample though. Again, like sometimes like you want your snare to be in mono, like realistically, yes, but sometimes some snares have really nice stereo wise like image and it sounds really dope. But in this case, like this is like a dark trap beat, like you want everything to be pretty much tight and like, you know, dark and stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna keep it like that, and like let us mix the percussion, the percussion. Okay. Yeah, and the kick, of course. I actually forgot for a second that we had a kick, so I'm actually gonna make 808 a bit lower, because this kick is gonna punch through a lot. Yeah, like that. Okay, that's pretty much it. This one is just for my tag. Just in my template when I open FL, like I have this already in there. So yeah. Okay, now we're gonna arrange this. So idea is the first 8 bars are a hook and then a verse and then it repeats. Or after a hook and then a verse, we can add the bridge here. Like something to like a transition of some sort. Okay, now we're gonna play this and like figure this out, but like it should be fine. Like there are 2 ways I usually go about this. Like almost always, open hat, never in the first 8 bars. In the second 8 bar, yeah, but like here, no. Usually only this, and like sometimes I even remove the kick just for this. Like the second part here of the hook is like full on energy, like with the kick and open hats. But let's listen. Okay, I changed my mind about open hats. This, especially at the beginning, I don't like. Here maybe, but here it's I don't like it. Let's hear again. Yeah. Much better. And I'm not sure about this triangle here at this part. So but at the end is fine. But maybe even only here. Okay, this sounds good. I like it this way. Like, especially once once they start rapping, bro, like you want it to be like there needs to be a room. I know I'm repeating what everyone else is saying, but like it's a fact. Like they need room. So like this, it has like 3 sounds. I mean it's 4, but like it's 2 claps and hi-hat and 808. Like there's so much space here, and still it hits hard. Okay, and then here it kind of gets complicated, but like not really. Like even violins and the melody come in here, so like there's a lot more energy here. Even though we could probably remove this or open hat for here for this part, but like let's keep it this way and we will see. Okay, now we go to the verse. So like we could do a bunch of things. Let's see. So here, like this, when you like delay the claps until the second clap, I mean the second main clap, and you put hi-hats here. I call this the Lil Baby method. Like back when Lil Baby dropped My Turn, the album, like so many beats had these transitions. Like 808. Oh, actually, my bad. 808 is over here, and then like everything is delayed, then claps and hi-hats come in, and then the 808 hits. Let's try that. It sounds fine, but not with this hi-hat pattern. So I'm actually going to do this. Okay, so yeah, this is fine. I just like kept hi-hats from the start and an 808. So here you enter a verse and like you start rapping, and like this you're gonna leave here the second part of the verse without hi-hats and clap. You're gonna just let it ride only 808 and open hat. Yeah, it's perfect. Like just let it ride like that, and then we just copy that over again. So we have 2 hooks and 2 verses, and then we need over here an outro, which is gonna be, honestly it could even be this part because it sounds dark and like there is less sounds in there. So yeah, we're gonna leave it here with no drums. You can add drums or the outro, but like we're gonna leave it without. And the here problem is this 808 leaking. So what I usually do, you make a unique pattern like that, and then lower the sounds to 0, and then just put it here, and then it's gonna stop. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to master channel, and I'm gonna open the OTT compressor, OTT multiband compressor, and you're gonna slap that to like, you just reduce this depth to like around 30% is fine. And we're gonna pump up the gain, and like it's gonna be a lot louder, and it's gonna be like cohesive, like you will see now. Slaps, slaps. Absolutely slaps. Okay, we're gonna even increase the highs here just a bit, and the mids and the lows, just so it's louder. Anyways, I'm gonna automate master sound, and I'm gonna automate EQ on the melody. So here EQ, just so the bass for the melody is in the intro, because you have no drums there, nothing to clash with. And here we're gonna make the outro, like the volume go down. Okay, now the tag, don't forget the tag.
Aren't you gonna run out of money?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna put my tag over here, kinda, let's see, like here.
Aren't you gonna run out of money?
No.
Oh, perfect, let's just mix this in. I like to pan stuff, like not a lot, like a bit, so like a bit, even the drums, even the tag, it sounds good.
Aren't you gonna run out of money?
No.
This thing smacks. Okay. Perfect. Okay, now. Honestly, the beat is pretty much done, but like what I like to do, like I kind of call it like post-production, but you know, it's just like adding some interesting stuff, is actually like for the intro, like to actually get the rapper to listen until the drop. Like the melody sounds cool and shit, but here's the real sauce actually. What I always, well, not always, but like I usually do. So I have this Memphis drum kit, but what I have in there are drum loops. You can create these on your own, honestly, but like, okay. Now the sauce is, you put the drum loop under the melody in the intro, and then you put effects on the drum loop, so it's kind of like a texture of some sort. So wow, this one might be even perfect. Let's see. Let's trim this. Just play around with the time, but it should be fine. Yeah, it was fine. Okay, so how do we mess with this? First we lower the sound. Then we EQ the lows. We just keep the highs usually. Like that. With the melody, we play this. This is too high, so we're gonna try pitching this down a whole octave, so 12 semitones. Okay, that actually sounds dope. Let's just play everything together.
Aren't you gonna run out of money?
No.
Yes, sir. Okay, this sounds really hard. Anyways, that's pretty much it. So, like in some of the future videos, I'll talk more about this at the start. Like, there are many ways you can use drums as a texture. Like, I use that a lot. Like, you can filter this, halftime it, like, put a loop operator on there, effect tricks, and like it doesn't even need to be loud, but like listen, like it gives it more motion and it gives it like, you know, a nice feel that something is going on other than like a trap melody. So it's cool though. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. This is my first kind of like beat tutorial with me talking, which is really weird, but yeah, I hope I don't sound too bad. So make sure to subscribe, and yeah, see you next time.